Back-to-back contracts are a crucial tool in the construction industry, helping to manage complex projects and distribute responsibilities effectively. But what exactly are these contracts, and why are they so important? Back-to-back contracts, also known as terms incorporated by reference, are agreements where a main contractor requires subcontractors to adhere to the original contract terms established with the project owner. This approach is particularly common in large-scale construction projects, where multiple parties collaborate to complete different aspects of the work. The primary purpose of back-to-back contracts is to transfer obligations and liabilities from the principal contractor to subcontractors. This arrangement helps the main contractor limit their exposure to potentially risky obligations while ensuring that all parties involved are working under consistent terms and conditions. There are several benefits to using back-to-back contracts. They provide a streamlined approach to project management, facilitate risk mitigation, and maintain consistency in obligations across all levels of the project. However, these contracts also come with potential drawbacks, including complexity in drafting and the risk of disputes over interpretation. When drafting or reviewing back-to-back contracts, it's crucial to carefully examine each clause and ensure that all relevant terms from the principal contract are properly incorporated. This process can be time-consuming, but is essential for maintaining consistency and enforceability. Key elements to consider include completion deadlines, liability limitations, indemnification clauses, and dispute resolution mechanisms. One common approach is to copy applicable terms from the primary contract into the subcontractor agreements, excluding any irrelevant clauses. Alternatively, some parties opt for standalone contracts that include all relevant terms, or use standard form subcontracts as a starting point. However, there are several common mistakes to avoid when dealing with back-to-back contracts. These include incomplete incorporation of terms, over-reliance on standard forms without proper customization, and failure to address specific dispute resolution procedures. It's also crucial to consider local laws and regulations, as some jurisdictions may have restrictions on incorporating certain clauses by reference. In international contexts, back-to-back contracts face additional challenges. Different legal frameworks, cultural norms, and industry practices can impact how these agreements are interpreted and enforced. It's often necessary to include international arbitration clauses to address potential cross-border disputes. To ensure the effectiveness of back-to-back contracts, it's essential to consult legal experts familiar with the relevant jurisdictions and industry standards. Careful drafting, thorough review, and clear communication between all parties are key to avoiding potential pitfalls and ensuring smooth project execution. In conclusion, back-to-back contracts are a valuable tool in construction project management, offering benefits in risk allocation and consistency. However, their successful implementation requires careful consideration of legal requirements, clear drafting, and a thorough understanding of all parties' roles and responsibilities. By following best practices and avoiding common mistakes, construction professionals can leverage these contracts to enhance project outcomes and minimize potential disputes.